Outgoing log. This is La Machina. Transmission 16. The view from the top. When I was younger, I was horrifically competitive. We can get into the root trauma of that some other time. But you know the worst thing about being competitive? Being good at it. I was so good that one of my haters went on multiple journal rants about me. She called me the devil. This was in high school speech and debate, by the way. If it wasn't clear before, I'm a huge nerd. Competition isn't only for sports, although I've competed in those too. But back to the devil. You know how I got that name? Red was my power color. What's a power color, you ask? It's a color that looks fantastic on you and draws attention your way.
Woo! Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
My competition outfit was always a bright blood red button down and black bottoms. Always. Consistency is key, right? Anyway, throughout high school, I competed as much as possible. Every tournament I could get to. In multiple categories. At one point, I was entering into 3 events at each tournament. And I would win. I would win a lot. I don't think there was a tournament where I didn't place top 3. I would have been floored. I identified as an overachiever. There are buckets of trophies at my parents' house. It didn't matter how many times I won, I needed more. I won trophies that were made of hand-blown glass. I've got engraved serving dishes and giant cups. I got as high as being an octo-finalist at the NFL. No, not that NFL. The National Forensic League. Every Monday after a tournament, I would feel a fleeting satisfaction hearing my name called out over the morning announcements. I would not rest. You can see how I was an absolute menace. This was at a time when everyone was doing online journaling. You know, Zanga, LiveJournal. I heard that one of the girls from a different high school was talking shit about me in her journal. And of course, I wanted to read it. She was Asian American, like me. And she hated me. I apparently was everything she was not. Or I guess I was just the better version, the more polished version of her. It was exactly what you'd expect from a public journal entry from a high school girl. Overly dramatic and full of flavor and hate. It stung to see myself as her oppressor, but I was too young myself to really process it all.
Es La Máquina. La Máquina aquí.
I handled it by making fun of the whole thing. Class clown right here. I did something just as dramatic. I printed out the pages and read it aloud. More like a performance of her story in front of the rest of the debate team. Quite devilish, no? Sometimes I think about all the time I spent competing, all the skills that I was honing, and also the hate that I was generating for being so successful. It took me a long time to stand strong in my abilities. In a world built on hierarchy, I thought playing that game would ensure my safety. But hierarchy is not used to define actual skill. Instead, it's used to police existence. Fighting your way to the top brings attention, not certainty. I used to find safety in my abilities. Knowing I could achieve felt like a protection against exploitation. And it is to an extent, but I don't want to exploit myself in an unending game of proving my worth and proving my skills. I just want to skate. For real. It feels so nice to be moving all together and looking out for one another. Howard Zinn sums it up well. In the long run, the oppressor is also a victim. In the short run, and so far, human history has consisted only of short runs, the victims themselves, desperate and tainted with the culture that oppresses them, turn on other victims. And I'm not a victim, and I refuse the role of oppressor. This is La Machina. End transmission.